I love Arman. I think he's the man. I think he is the just number one contender, and I think he should have the opportunity to fight for the belt. He has earned that. He has earned that more than Paddy has. He has earned that more than Justin has.
Because that seems like such a big fight to make.
I mean, this is all talk.
Speculative.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
But I imagine that's a fight you guys would want to make at some point. I mean, just the magnitude
Sure.
of it.
I mean, I'd make that fight tomorrow.
Following reports of a potential altercation with Jack Della Maddalena, Ilia Topuria recently issued a warning to Islam Makhachev. Israel Adesanya wants Paulo Costa or Sean Strickland for a potential fall UFC comeback, likely in Abu Dhabi. Outside of the cage, Conor McGregor is generating news by declaring an unexpected bid for Irish president. Let's get together. Chael Sonnen claims that the UFC's current strategy for the lightweight belt is Ilia Topuria versus Arman Tsarukyan. Sonnen clarified in an interview with MMA Junkie that this isn't about conjecture. It's Arman versus Ilia, that's 100% the plan, barring illness or injury, he stated. According to Sonnen, people close to Tsarukyan are the source of his knowledge. Arman Tsarukyan is battling Ilia Topuria.
Yes, fighting Arman Tsarukyan. And yes, I am telling you that. To call Ilia a coward, I mean, this is such strong language. I do feel like people have forgot what happened in the last 3 months. Ilia Topuria did not move up to 155 to fight for a vacant title. He did not move up to 155 to fight Charles Oliveira for a championship. Ilia Topuria moved to 155, coming straight after Islam Makhachev. So to suggest that
Sonnen just received an update on the situation from his old friend Daryl Christian, who is also Tsarukyan's wrestling teacher and served as the best man at his wedding. Sonnen further added that Tsarukyan is intensely training after instructor Sam Khabib unexpectedly ran into him while filming Khamzat Chimaev.
Ilia, stop running, Ilia. Stop running, Ilia. Good boy. I'll make it quick, no worries. Good boy.
Additionally, he cited Topuria's most recent remarks as oblique confirmation. Ilia did a week ago as a bigger tell, Sonnen remarked, alluding to Topuria's initial declaration that he didn't want the fight. According to Sonnen, elite fighters often engage in this type of public denial prior to accepting major fights.
I'm gonna strike him, I'm gonna kick him. I watched his first fight and he was wrestling a little bit. He got tired so much. And he never fought with wrestlers like me. Bruce Mitchell, or what's his name? Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell. He's the worst fighter in 145. He took him down and like hold him from the crazy position. I can tell he's not high level. I mean, it's not WWE. I can't wait to show.
Sonnen thinks that Topuria's reference to Paddy Pimblett as a desired opponent is more deceptive than accurate. Sonnen highlighted the difficulties Tsarukyan has faced, ranging from obtaining a license to being disregarded while competitors like Pimblett received recognition. Sonnen thinks Tsarukyan earned this chance by battling through a form of purgatory. He claims that this irritation is what motivates him to take advantage of it.
Fighter for this one is going to be Tsarukyan, right?
It's a bad decision for him. He has no chances. Like first minutes of the fight, what he's gonna do? Go for the takedowns.
Sonnen maintains that this is the UFC's strategy unless something unforeseen occurs, even though nothing has been formally declared. Despite their relative silence in public, both boxers are obviously making preparations. Although there is no official date or venue, there are indications that Topuria versus Tsarukyan is being planned behind the scenes as the upcoming lightweight title bout.
Tsarukyan weighing in as the backup. Is he getting back in the good graces with you and the...
Well, it's not about getting back in the good graces. It's about, you know, the guy had the opportunity to fight for a title and didn't make weight. It's just, I mean, you couldn't fuck up anything worse than that.
With a fight scheduled for September or October 2025, Israel Adesanya has confirmed his return to the UFC. In a recent interview, he shared the news, stating that he feels rejuvenated and has already started training. In keeping with Adesanya's desired time frame, the UFC is considering the October Abu Dhabi card for his comeback. Adesanya calls out Sean Strickland personally and wants him to fight again. Strickland hasn't said enough. In reference to a possible rematch, He remarked, "I want that one again." His goal is redemption, and he thinks Strickland is the ideal opponent to help him achieve it.
Come on, you beat me once. Do it again. It's easy money. It'll be fine. Pereira, he beat me how many times? And I accepted it. I even told him, Pereira, this is in Sydney when we watched, who did we watch fight in Sydney? The last one in Sydney, I was like, yeah, you chased me. I left you alone. You chased me. And then, look, if you beat me, we should have fair one, that's it. But this one, I just want to make sure I did this right. So I just want to do this one time.
Strickland's situation is unclear, though. Because of an off-cage incident, the Nevada State Athletic Commission has placed him on indefinite suspension. He has not publicly addressed Adesanya's challenge or given any indication of when he could make a comeback. Adesanya brought up Paulo Costa as a backup as a result. "If not Strickland, let's get Costa in there," he remarked. Although Costa hasn't officially replied either, a cryptic tweet from July that read, "Ready when they are," has raised rumors that he's amenable to the battle. There is currently no definite official fight.
Relax, and yeah, I just knew straight away. So I've been itchy for a while, bro. I'm ready to go.
Final one for me. Can I pitch two potential opponents to you? All right, both rematches. Sean Strickland and Paulo Costa. What are you thinking about those potential fights?
I think Paulo was in the fight this weekend. If he had won, I bet you he would have said something stupid, and I don't have to say much. I'll be like, cool, all right, that sounds fun. Give him a chance of redemption, because like people have done for me as well. And Strickland, if he wants to fight, sure. If not, nah.
According to insiders, the UFC is making efforts to meet Adesanya's desired return date. October's Abu Dhabi card is the most likely choice because September's events are almost completely booked. The comeback of Adesanya, who hasn't competed since earlier this year, is one of the middleweight division's most eagerly awaited events. According to reports, UFC management are looking for a well-known opponent for his comeback.
Where is Israel as far as fighting right now?
I didn't spar after my last fight. I didn't spar because I just looked after my brain, and then I sparred with Kamaru Usman for the first time in months. And I knew once I sparred, it'd be like. So for me now, I'm like, okay. I told Hunter already. I told my coach, yeah, it's time. Like I just knew I gotta get some get back. Strictly.
No!
Two other fighters, including Dricus du Plessis, have also taken jabs while Strickland remains silent, implying that Adesanya should concentrate on fighting rather than talking. Adesanya is currently still training, working on PR, and awaiting opponent clarification. His bout is anticipated to be finalized by the UFC shortly.
The situation where, what do? I know I want to fight though, because I took 11 months off and I let my body heal and all of that, and I felt great. So now I want to get back to being active. Not as active as I was in the beginning maybe, but I want to be active, and I still feel great from the last camp. Did some testing about...
Following rumors that Islam Makhachev was being set up to meet Della Maddalena, Ilia Topuria publicly criticized Makhachev. Topuria, who was obviously irritated by the UFC's guidance, accused Islam of avoiding him in a direct post. Topuria's outrage was further fueled by the reports that reportedly implicated Khabib Nurmagomedov in helping to finalize the possible Islam versus JDM fight.
He running from Armin. It's hard to picture anybody beating Ilia right now. It's hard to visualize anybody just being able to go in the octagon with Ilia Topuria and beat him. Just how dominant he's been. You know, realistically, they go get in that...
Since taking home the featherweight belt, Topuria has made no secret of her desire to face Makhachev by going up to lightweight. Topuria, however, views the move as a blatant dodge because there are no indications that the fight will take place, and Islam is now apparently moving toward a welterweight clash. In addition to being angry at Islam, he is also angry about the UFC's matchmaking practices. News of Makhachev's upcoming bout broke just as Chael Sonnen disclosed that preparations were on for Topuria versus Arman Tsarukyan.
And last one from me. Earlier today, Islam Makhachev did an interview and said he's not ruling out coming back down to 155. But if it was up to you, would you rather fight him at 170 to get that third title, or would you be willing to fight him at 55 because that's the division that people say he might be the best at?
It would be much better for me to fight him in 170.
This timing seems deliberate to Topuria, as if it were a plot to prevent him from competing for a title or possibly a unification match. Topuria feels he should have another chance at Makhachev, but the UFC's present course indicates he could have to face someone else first. Tsarukyan might be there. In any case, the road to conflict with Islam became more difficult.
Makes you want to move up to 155?
Because I really believe that I can beat the current champion, Islam. You can't be a world champion by chance, you know, you have to do things great.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
But I like the competition. And I don't like to be a bully and fight with people that I know 100% that I'm gonna whoop his ass, you know?
Although Makhachev versus JDM isn't official yet, it seems plausible given the discussion surrounding it and Khabib's involvement. Topuria hasn't been subtle in its response. He has stated unequivocally that he will not remain silent while other arguments are being advanced. He believes that everyone is trying to sideline him because he wants to win the lightweight title right now. It's unclear if the UFC will change their strategy or stick to it. But Topuria isn't sitting back and waiting. Outside of the octagon, Sean Strickland is doing what he does best, picking fights. Caio Baralho disclosed just hours before that. Strickland had once challenged him to a brawl in a parking lot immediately following a UFC event. According to reports, the incident occurred soon after Baralho signed his UFC deal.
Crazy. So he was on the Contenders, and he came into the gym, and he's actually done a few camps with us. And he's a really good guy, you know. He's really great sport, can wrestle, can strike, can jiu-jitsu. So he's one of those guys you should see real big things from. Brazil, man, you guys just produced a lot of fucking champions.
Like as you said.
So how do you feel about all that's happening? For more updates, subscribe and leave a comment below.